told myself I'd never do this. I never wanted to be that guy who sits in front of a camera and gives contentious critiques about niche topics. God only knows that there's an abundance of white men with facial hair, possibly on the spectrum, that give takes that nobody asked for. But I'm already here. And I'm not angry, I'm not irate, just annoyed. And I need to vent, you know? I want to talk about Humongous Entertainment and where they are today. For those who aren't familiar, Humongous Entertainment was a video game company for kids founded by Ron Gilbert and Shelley Day in the early 90s. Ron Gilbert, best known for his work at LucasArts with Monkey Island, and Shelley Day, best known for fraud? Fraud, I guess. 30 months in prison. How many years is that? 2.5 years? And Putt-Putt. She created Putt-Putt. The games they created were considered edutainment. But unlike the educational games of the time, your jump starts, your clue finders, your here's a math quiz disguised as an alien invasion type stuff, they felt like actual games. They weren't just glorified homework assignments. They were Saturday morning cartoons that let you take control and taught you how to problem solve. Whether you were solving mysteries with Freddy Fish, facing your fears with Pajama Sam, or looking at a pelican's bare chest for an hour straight in Spy Fox.
Hey, wanna see my tattoo? Wanna see my tattoo?
Your mother must be so proud.
It all felt like an adventure. A junior adventure! In the early 2000s, the company was sold to Atari or Infogrames, and they slowly fell into obscurity. The only franchise that really held on was the Backyard Sports franchise. The rest kind of trickled away. In 2014, a company by the name of Tomo bought the rights to all the Junior Adventure games and announced that they would release the older games on modern systems. And sure enough, they did, and the promise of getting a new title from Humongous felt closer than ever. That was over 10 years ago. If you go to Tomo's website, in the Humongous section, it reads, 2015 is going to be a major year for the Humongous brand with multiple yet-to-be-announced projects well underway and new channels of distribution and licensing, bringing the entire Humongous universe to a new generation of fans. Bitch, where?
Show me to me, please.
Well, let's look. Have there been any announcements? No, it's all sales advertisements and weird holiday greetings. Whose DeviantArt cousin made these ads? They're either edited versions of the original art or bad facsimiles of the characters. Look at this Thanksgiving greeting card they did. What is happening? It looks like they made Freddy Fish a man after so many people misgendered her.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm not a boy. I'm a girl.
Putt-Putt's eyes are bugging out. Fatty Bear looks like he's about to bang that turkey. Spy Fox's eyes are too close together, and Pajama Sam's mouth is on the side of his head. It makes no sense. Ooh, the cheese has a pair of eyes. I take it all back. The 2024 election just passed, and I saw that they posted a photo that just said vote with all the characters' faces underneath it. And I thought that was cool. I thought they were using their voice to kind of promote, go out and vote. If you have a voice, use it. But then I realized that it was just a poll voting for which character you wanted to be mayor. And Pajama Sam won. If you look, he's given a little fascist salute. The Elon salute. Gotta love that. The rest of their Instagram kind of keeps going like that. Wait, is that Sam's dad? Papa, where have you been? I've been waiting so long. These were games full of charm, wit, and personality. Something that Tomo and Humongous are lacking right now. They don't have the original creators, they don't have any development team of their own. They've just reduced everything down to stale re-releases and low-effort posts. These characters have become clip art mascots, and it's embarrassing. Look, Humongous, if you're truly devoid of ideas, I got you. Hear me out. A new Spy Fox game, but you could take heavy inspiration from the new James Bond films. He's retired, he's washed up, he's sipping milkshakes in a rundown tiki bar until he's called to action. He could face off a tech billionaire, Eli Tusk. It writes itself. Now here's the kicker. What if the big twist was that Eli Tusk was actually a robot and he was being controlled by the old villains from the original games so they could retire and just automate their villainy? I'd play that. I'd play that hardcore. Absolutely. Or what about Pajama Sam? Picture this. He's older now. And maybe, this might be a little dark, his dad dies and his mom can't take care of the house anymore, so they have to pack everything up and move. But while he's packing and getting things together, he ends up falling back into the land of darkness. But the world isn't the same. It's reflective of his own heartbreak and trauma. And it's his job to put everything right, make everything lighter again, using his Illuminator Mark V Jr. taking I don't know how many fucking batteries. Or, wild take, they could create something new. Create a new Humongous Entertainment for a new generation. You say relive your childhood? How about discover your childhood? I think that would play a whole lot better. Humongous, you're welcome. My starting rate is $150,000 a year. While I was writing this, I stumbled upon a video made by Tactical Bacon Productions where he did a whole deep dive of the series. In his closing statements, he was saying that we should just let sleeping dogs lie, that we should just put the past behind us and move forward. And I took a pause. I felt like my argument was moot at that point. But the more I thought about it, I truly disagree with that sentiment. At the time of recording this, Tactical Bacon has gotten almost 50,000 views on his video. Another creator, Shadow Streak, released a complete retrospective a few years ago, and that has about 70,000. Not to mention the 500,000 views he's gotten on his backyard sports videos. But this isn't about you, Pablo. Get out of here, scram! The Game Grumps had so much success playing these games, they have made it a tradition now.
Hello and welcome to Freddy Fish. We've gotten an overwhelmingly joyous response to our playing these humongous games.
Yeah.
My God, these humongous games were freaking delightful.
This is a job for Pajama Sam.
Oh, fuck. I gotta find all this shit.
Oh man, we're playing Pajama Sam.
Yeah.
After we played the Putt-Putt games, there was a flood of requests to play Pajama Sam. Hey, Ron Gilbert.
Yep.
The Monkey Island guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I worked on Putt-Putt too.
That's awesome. Ron Gilbert?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Ron Gilbert? Was that Monkey Island Ron Gilbert?
Yeah. Worked on a lot of these games.
And where is Ron Gilbert in all this? Hiding out in the Double Fine office until he gets sick of Tim Schafer again?
We don't handle goodbyes well, Ron, here. To pursue his lifelong dream of not working at Double Fine, so... Ron will be leaving pretty soon, like today. He doesn't like long, drawn-out emotional goodbyes, so he wanted to just leave and not just linger on. But yeah, do you have a long speech that you'd like to make at this point?
I don't. Okay. I don't.
And with those words, he left. Ron's pretty independent and is always, more naturally just a kind of loner, rebel, dangerous, drifter. And you can't keep him in a cage, man. You can't just contain Ron Gilbert.
I know he went on to start Hullaby with Shelley Day, but the fraud happened. So I get the sentiment of been there, done that. But he did put out Thimbleweed Park and a new Monkey Island. So there has to be some kind of interest in coming back to that style of game making. Come on, Gilbert! Your baby is drowning! Scoop him up! And it's not like these games don't sell. They originally sold the company for $76 million, which is close to $150 million today. And more recently, if this is accurate, the re-releases gained about $1.6 million in Steam sales in just the first years. Then you have to think of the money they make on the other platforms like PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch. When it comes to making money, they're no slouch. So what's the holdup? There has been a resurgence of point-and-click adventures recently from games like Frambeau, Little Misfortune, Life is Strange, Thimbleweed Park, The Night is Grey, Homebody, Harold Halibut, Locomotive, not to mention upcoming games like The Drifter and The Biggleboss Incident. Saying that we should just let these games die is such a defeatist attitude. Until they are officially abandonware and I can legally download them for free, I'm going to keep fighting for these games. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and comment and let me know what you feel and what you're thinking. My name is ColbKeats and this has been
Humongous.